Hello friends, Ian Hipster here. So just the other day I was riding my unicycle to the shops to buy some kale-infused sausages when I suddenly realised I'd spotted not one, but 11 Watch Dogs 2 Easter eggs. So without further ado, here they are in a handy list video. Number 1. Zombie 2. A side operation in Watch Dogs 2 named Infected Bites features a mobile phone virus called Zombie 2, with the zombie bit spelled Z-O-M-B-I, just like that Ubisoft game Zombie that you may or may not have played recently. You know, this one that came out first for the Wii U and then the PS4 and Xbox One a year or so later. Although it could be referencing the first zombie game from Ubisoft, which came out in 1986 on the ZX Spectrum. Either way, Zombie 2 is definitely an Easter egg. So there. Number 2. Jurassic Park. This one's a very cool Easter egg. Head to this location just behind Lakeside Park in Oakland to find one of Watch Dogs 2's 7 unique rides. You'll need to do a bit of hacking to open the gate, but it's worth the effort because you'll score a vehicle that looks just like one of the 4x4s from Jurassic Park, coming complete with a similar paint job and some dino-sized claw marks on the back end. But wait, it gets cooler. Have a listen to what happens when I honk the horn. Yep, that's right, it's your very own in-car T-Rex roar. It's so powerful that it not only shakes the screen, but it also makes any NPCs in earshot do one of these in their pants.
That is one big pile of shit.
Number 3. Osiris. Head on over to Stanford University and listen to this chap's phone call to hear a woman on the other end of the line talking about video game leaks, specifically those of Unity, Syndicate and Osiris.
After what happened with Unity, Syndicate, Osiris...
Now, we already know about Assassin's Creed Unity and Assassin's Creed Syndicate, what with them being games that have already been released and all, but what is this Osiris thing? Well, Osiris was the project name for a cancelled Assassin's Creed game that was set in ancient Egypt. Look, here's the leaked trailer in progress from 2013. While this conversation could just be referencing the leak of this trailer, the fact that Osiris was mentioned after the games that have already been released, well, that lends weight to the theory that Ubisoft are resurrecting the idea for the next game in the series, which is rumoured to be set in Egypt and called Assassin's Creed Empire. This phone call kickstarts a mission where you have to hack into Ubisoft San Francisco and leak another trailer of an unannounced game, which on its own is a pretty awesome Easter egg. I already covered that one in an earlier video though, before it was cool of course, so check out the link at the end of this video if you want to give it a watch. Number 4. Short Circuit. Watch Dogs 2 is full of cringe-inducing dialogue, but hearing Marcus sing the Los Locos song from Short Circuit 2 takes cringe to another level.
Los Locos kick your ass, Los Locos kick your face, Los Locos kick your balls into outer space.
Ugh. If you want to experience the full extent of this Easter egg of cringe, just accept the Driver SF mission, Johnny, Where Are You? It's basically all about Short Circuit, if you hadn't guessed already.
No disassemble.
Number 5. PacMan. Part of the mission, Home Sweet Home, requires you to test the Home 2.0 zero-day exploit on a futuristic house that's guarded by 4 robots. Scan the robots before you hack them, or if you're a bit angry, blow them up, and you'll notice that each one is named after one of the ghosts in PacMan. This one here is named Pinky, for instance, while the other 3 are called Inky, Blinky and Clyde. Unfortunately, you can't pop any power pills and gobble them up like PacMan does to the real ghosts, though. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you tried to do it, you'd just smash all the teeth out of your face, because they're made of metal. Although, hold on. How does PacMan eat the ghosts then, considering ghosts are made of air? Surely they just pass right through his head. And what happens after he does eat them? Does he digest them and then do a ghost poo? Huh. I think I might be going a little bit too deep into this rabbit hole. Number 6. The Division. Here's another Easter egg that you can find in the Home Sweet Home mission, this time right at the start when you have to hack into this building by the docks. Once you've gained access to this room, use a scoped weapon to check out this monitor screen and you'll be able to spot a very small logo for the Division. Number 7. Gnomes. Fancy running around San Francisco dressed as a giant gnome? Well, this creepy looking costume can be yours to wear whenever you want, but only if you can find the 10 garden gnomes that have been hidden around San Francisco. The first gnome can be found right here underneath a building in the Fisherman's Wharf. Send your jumper down this little vent all the way to the end to find a gnome browsing the internet on a laptop. If you take a look at the laptop screen, you'll see that he's checking out a map of San Francisco, Gnomey Bay, and that he's added circles to the map to show off the locations of the other gnomes that you'll need to find. Now, I've found them all, and some are a little tricky to spot, and I'm too lazy to tell you exactly where they all are, but I have heard of this amazing website called Eurogamer.net that does these brilliant game guides, and I'm sure if you follow the link in the description of this video, you'll stumble across a detailed guide on how to collect them all. This one here's my favourite though. Look at all these little gnomes. Did you know that the collective noun for a group of gnomes is a donce? You didn't? Well, now you do. What a lovely donce of gnomes. Number 8. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Alright, so this Easter egg might seem like another easy one. I mean, all you need to do is walk into the hackerspace to spot it. It's a broken arcade cabinet with Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon on it. But rather than just being a straight up Blood Dragon Easter egg, it's also a bit of a Watch Dogs 1 Easter egg as well. In the mission Grandma's Bulldog in Watch Dogs 1, Aiden Pierce has to infiltrate a gang's hideout by hacking into their security camera feed. Have a little poke around and you'll soon discover that they've got their very own video game arcade in there, which includes not one, but 2 Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon arcade machines. Looks like they take better care of their cabs than DedSec do though, because these ones are actually working. Sort it out, DedSec. Number 9. Rainbow Six. Head on over to this location in Chinatown and hack this chap's phone to start a side mission called Bad Publicity. In this mission, you have to teach a potty-mouthed swatter a lesson in manners by hacking into his games room while he's streaming.
Yeah? Well, that's because you're a straight-up fuckboy, Rickroll92.
Take a closer look at the monitors while you're doing this and you'll notice that he's playing one of the best multiplayer shooters ever, Rainbow Six Siege. Look at him there, busting open that wall with a nitro cell. That's a good flanking manoeuvre, but it's not as good as mine, sucker.
Get on the fucking ground now! Back away from the desk! I didn't do anything! I said get on the ground! Shut up!
Number 10. Diablo 2.
Nobody's gotten that far. This is like the secret cow level.
This line from Sitara that happens near the start of the game may sound a bit like some random gobbledygook that the writers have thrown in to try and make her sound more like a hacker, but the secret cow level she's referencing is actually a real level from a real game. Diablo 2's secret cow level features huge numbers of hell bovines, aka cows, and a special cow named the Cow King. It's pretty hard to get into though, requiring the player to combine rare items together to make a portal, so I guess that's why she referenced it during Marcus's tough as nails initiation mission. Or she could just be stoned or something. I don't know.
Moo, moo, moo.
Number 11. Every single Ubisoft game ever. Sort of. You'd have thought Ubisoft would have got bored of stuffing references to their own games in Watch Dogs 2 by now. I mean, like 6 of the 12 eggs in this list video are about their games. Ego much? Anyway, they haven't got bored yet because for this final Easter egg, if you head into this pawn shop here, you'll be able to spot literally every single Ubisoft game ever, or close enough. Look, there's Splinter Cell, and you can also see Far Cry 2, Just Dance, Raving Rabbids, there's loads. And on this shelf there's even more games, along with soundtrack CDs and vinyls for Driver San Francisco, Far Cry 3 and more. Damn, that's one hell of a Ubisoft collection that someone's traded in. But who'd want to part with a collection that size? Well, if we take a trip back in time to the Watch Dogs 1 character trailer, we can see pretty much the exact same collection of game soundtracks sitting on T-Bone's desk. I guess he must have had to flog them all to pay for his ticket to the Swelter Skelter Festival.
Aching to give
Well, there we go. That's 11 Watch Dogs 2 Easter eggs done and dusted. So I'm off to eat some artisanal chocolate and wash it down with a microbrew or two. Yummy. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like, subscribe for more from Eurogamer, and perhaps check out another one of our Watch Dogs 2 videos. That one about the leaked trailer I was telling you about earlier, that's on the bottom right of the screen there. Enjoy.
We stand together.
The numbers haven't stopped climbing.
And what are we gonna do?
Aim bigger.